morning. It is 5 a.m. Wednesday here in Manila. I'm Raine Musngi with your first look at the news. United States President Barack Obama declares a major disaster in the New York City area Tuesday as Superstorm Sandy pounded the Northeast. The death toll has risen to 35, some 15 of them from New York. Mayor Michael Bloomberg expects that number to go up. Residents face the prospect of up to a week without heat, light, or refrigeration. Superstorm Sandy also brought transportation to a halt along the U.S. northeast coast starting Monday, stranding local rail commuters, air travelers, and cruise passengers from as far away as Europe and Asia. In total, airlines canceled more than 13,700 flights for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The consulate in New York has yet to account for the number of Filipinos affected by Sandy, with communications and power lines down by the storm. Philippine Consul General Mario De Leon Jr. says getting feedback from Filipinos at this point is difficult, but he adds community leaders were given a hotline number to contact in case of emergency and were urged to get in touch with officials even through social media. Residents of the U.S. East Coast began to assess the damage to their homes and businesses Tuesday after Superstorm Sandy caused widespread power cuts and flooding. In New Jersey, Governor Chris Christie said in full assessment of the damage will not be complete for at least another 24 hours. The U.S. markets will reopen Wednesday. While the U.S. markets were shut for a second day, in Europe, the FTSE, Germany's DAX, and France's CAC indices were up about 1%. In the currency markets, which remained open, the dollar lost ground against the resurgent yen. The dollar hit a one-week low and was down against the basket of major currencies. Asia trading was subdued and ended mixed as a massive storm lashed New York. The Nikkei fell to a two-week closing low. Hong Kong shares were down. Shares in Indonesia, Singapore, and Shanghai were up. The Commission on Elections promulgated separate resolutions canceling the accreditation of Mike Arroyo's Ang Galing Pinoy party list group and rejecting the party list application of Alab ng Mamahayag. The poll body found that both failed to meet the legal requirements of a party list group. Meantime, the COMELEC welcomes Ako Bicol's move to appeal the cancellation of their party list accreditation with the Supreme Court. The COMELEC approves 32 senatorial candidates to run for the 2013 polls. Apart from known re-electionists and family or relatives of politicians, the COMELEC en banc gave due course for the certificates of candidacy for senator of 5 other individuals. The COMELEC says they have proven they have the capacity to compete in national elections alongside 27 senatorial candidates who earlier passed the initial screening of the COMELEC. Meantime, voters' registration will end today, October 31st, without extensions. Outgoing Energy Chief Raine Musngi says government did and is doing what it can to cut power rates, but will stop short of subsidizing them. Musngi said subsidies can be costly and pointed to other Asian countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, and Thailand that are dropping their own power subsidy schemes. Vacationers head to the provinces for the All Saints' Day break with some headaches ahead, including delayed trips. Meantime, tight security is being implemented at cemeteries ahead of the All Saints' Day holiday. Finally, in sports, the fighting Congressman Manny Pacquiao resumes his training in the United States for his 4th bout against Mexican Juan Manuel Marquez. And that was your first look at the top stories this Wednesday, the 31st of October 2012. I'm Raine Musngi. Thank you for staying ahead with ANC.